Warning, this game is rated M for mature. There are sensitive topics, both of a sexual and violent nature, so viewer discretion is advised. Hello, it's me. Hey look, what are... If you got time, somewhere I want you to take me. I'll ask Margaret to let me out more often too. I really want to go there, okay? I'll be waiting for you to come get me. Okay, you have a feeling that you'll be spending a lot more time with Marie. You should find some time to visit her, I guess. Whoa. I just noticed. That's not my computer screen. That's actual grime that is being put onto the overlay. Like, you can kind of see it. It's actually moving slightly to the left. If you, like, look over towards the, where the girl's feet are, you can actually see it when it, like, yeah, in the, like, left of the, text box, you can see it a lot more clearer. But that grime is not my computer screen. That is actually hard baked into the game. I've never noticed that. That is neat. Is the fog getting thicker and thicker, or is it just me? Does this mean the world's really coming to an end? I actually heard someone say that. What do you think is gonna happen? Earthquake? Tsunami? Nothing gonna happen. It's just fog, you doofus. Besides, if something terrible happens to the defense force, or someone will sure come save us. Well, I mean, I guess you're right. What if a giant monster attacks Inaba? Or aliens? So I saw a movie about that. Like, something like that. Good old running student. He doesn't care about no fog. Hey everyone. They posted the test results. Oh. I guess some solace in all of this. Wanna go check it out? Yeah, I know I'm gonna be at the top of the list again. You got the highest score. You're a genius, Alan. It's so awesome. I'm just happy that if I got the highest grade myself. Social links with all of your student friends have increased, which is why we haven't done anything with... notice that we got 3 points up with Yosuke. That is going to be important because we're going to be spending some time with him soon. But that also means that Moon, Strength, and Sun also went up a little bit. So we're going to do those as well before we go into the dungeon. You feel like that you became close to your school friends. Lunch break is almost over, so you'll return to class. Okay. Will Corpor has finally been identified. It is possible that the fog will shroud the entire world by the end of the year. Regardless, you must defeat the one behind all this before then. Okay. Is that... No, that's the time skip with the oh my gosh. Like, I'm like, is that oh yeah, that was back then. So yeah. Before I go do the thing that we're gonna be doing today, because apparently we have to hang out with Marie. We have to talk to Miss Sofu because she's usually the one that gives us a thumbs up for getting good grades. Alan, your test results are to be commended. In this noisy little town, most people forget the quest of knowledge is more important than trivial matters, like the world ending. Please accept this gift as a token of our appreciation. A single soma. It seems that lately you're the one to have been giving pieces of my collection to. Fog's in the clearing. It doesn't seem like anyone is learning in the class anymore, but shouldn't burn a student with such concerns. Please stay focused on your studies, Alan. Yeah. Well, we're gonna go talk to Marie, I guess. Although I have to grab the sodas first, so I'm gonna do that. Okay, so I was going through here, and all I have to do is just move forward. Oh, it kind of dissipated. But, like, all I have to do is kind of move forward, and you see how many specks are just in the air, just ambiently, and it just feels so gross.
Huh?
Oh, you're here. Hey, I've something I want to do today. Marie wants to go somewhere. Since you have a persona of the right type, you feel like your relationship with her will deepen. Want to spend the afternoon? Yeah, sure.
Let's go.
Hurry, let's go. Take me out. You decided to take Marie out. She called you after all, so why not? You decided to come here for a rest after helping Marie with her shopping.
Oh!
Fuji-senpai. Marie shops with you? Sensei surrounded by babes. Why is everyone just showing up all of a sudden? Everyone seems to have gathered around, suddenly, unprovoked. You spend a fun time with everyone, including Marie.
Well, see ya.
It's grown late, and so you leave everyone and escort Marie back to the Velvet Room. I have no idea what that was for, but okay.
Mr. Edagawa's TV classroom.
Hey everyone, so I completely forgot that I have Mr. Edagawa's TV classroom. So I'm gonna just insert this near the end of an episode that is particularly, let's just say that is particularly light on content. Like, I'm looking back at some of my notes and I'm like, the only time I could really think of that we could do it is probably when I don't actually know actually. Either way, I'm gonna figure out like a day to do this. Like, I'm gonna look through all of the stuff that I have, and I'm gonna find a day that's like less than like 10 minutes and then just insert this to make it, 30 minutes. Everyone loves Jungian psychology, and an invitation to you that you don't even know. This is the 9th and penultimate installment. Coming up on the home stretch this time, we're discussing interpreting dreams. Let's begin the lecture. Thy name is Rumpelstiltskin. Schiltskin would be SCH. So it's Stiltskin. Stiltskin. Man, I'm really bad with accents. So far, we've discussed archetypes and psychological types, things that Jung was famous for. This time, let's learn about something, another distinctive feature of Jungian psychology, the dream analysis. As the name implies, dream analysis is the study of the psychological meanings behind dreams. This is commonly used as a synonym for Jungian psychology as a whole. Of course, Jung himself used dream analysis to treat his patients. The mysticality and flamboyancy of that idea just makes it popular. It's true that dreams are probably the most incomprehensible phenomenon of the human mind. You've already heard me mention dreams before in my previous lectures, right? Well, I said that dreams are proof of the existence of the unconscious. Dreams and the unconscious are very closely related. That will be the starting point for today's lecture. First person to point out the connection between dreams and the unconscious was Freud, Jung's mentor. You remember him, right? Yes, that Freud. Freud studied dreams and noticed that there were a lot of elements that fulfilled the dreamer's desires. He thought that dreams were a phenomenon in which the desires of the unconscious relapsed into the conscious during sleep. To be blunt, you see dreams in order to feel good. I believe Freud's theory is quite convincing, but Jung's views vary a bit from it. Jung heard about dreams from his patients, as well as recorded and... Sorry, I read that weird. Jung heard about dreams from his patients, as well as recorded and studied his own dreams in hopes of learning their cause. The core of dreams is the basic property of the mind's function, something Jung himself theorized. I talked about this with the personality types, you remember that? What Jung saw was the mechanism behind dreams is the mind's tendency to compensate. In other words, he believed that dreams occur due to the power of conscious and the unconscious compensating for each other. I feel like I've been repeating myself just one more time. Within the mind, the conscious and the unconscious compensate for each other's imbalances. They try to fix erroneous and incomplete parts of each other, and one such method of compensation is through dreams. Putting into graphics, the unconscious is sending dreams in to support conscious. Just remember it like that. It's trying to fix erroneous and incomplete parts of the conscious. Dreams are the unconscious quip to the conscious. Maybe that's being too light on the subject, but at any rate, just remember that dreams happen to compensate for the erroneous and incomplete parts of the conscious. This is just a basic explanation of the dreams. There's a lot more variety when you go into details. I'm going to be a little bold and try using more technical terms to describe what I mean here. The dreams that are based on things you are aware of and help you think about are called compensatory. Conversely, non-compensatory dreams are ones that you can help you out by sorting out potential problems from external sources. Compensatory dreams don't reflect compensatory. I was saying it correctly, I think. Non-compensatory dreams don't reflect the conscious mind, but can still be helpful in their own way. Those are the complete dreams, the dreams that you have in your unconscious delivers to the conscious, and are also incomplete versions that get shown to the conscious as well. There are reiterative dreams, which show events from real life. It's pretty much your memory replaying itself. Physiological dreams are dreams that you have because of your physical influence on your body while you're sleeping. And to recap, compensatory and non-compensatory dreams, along with reiterative and psychological dreams. You don't need to remember all that in detail, just remember that there are several types and different levels. You forgot one. I see our students are getting better. Didn't expect you to comment from any of you. I wasn't gonna bring this up, but now it looks like I don't have a choice. So prepare yourself and listen up. Jung did describe a very special type of dream, prophetic dreams. The other types have explanations that make sense, although you can take some effort to figure them out, but it's hard to give a reasonable explanation to prophetic dreams. Prophetic dreams predict the future, but there's no explanation as how anyone can predict events that have no way of possibly knowing. Some trick, an erroneous report, even if after going through these, Jung was left with the fact that they do exist. However, instead of denying or ignoring that type of dream, try to expand upon it. Explain. In the process, he began to look for the existence of telepathic power, but that's another time. So you see that there are some dreams that not even Jung could explain. Jung's achievements span all sorts of places, so it's easy to go off track, so let's get to dream analysis. Now, I'm sure that after hearing all of this, some of you out there want to start analyzing your own dreams. I don't blame you. Is it really possible? Let's see, you could have a certain dream to continue from there. For example, you've had a dream in which your father turned into a lizard man. At the dinner table, old lizard dad is sitting there like normal talking about the next vacation you'll take. After seeing the powerful image, you felt that this dream has to mean something and search for an answer. So you check books, search the web, things about lizards and dreams, looking to template interpretations. But Young warned against this interpretation. It's only a one-sided analysis. After all, lizards hold some deep personal meaning to you that isn't the same for other people. Continuing on with the lizard dream. Maybe lizards are too creepy. Maybe I should change Lizard Dad into a Marshmallow Man for this example. Let's stay with Lizard Dad. Okay, that lizard might be a representation formed by the unconscious mind to express something creepy and enemy, and it might be something other than the common image. Maybe you like lizards, or the first lizard you saw impressed you. Maybe the first lizard you saw impressed you. What? In other words, your personal lizard may not be the lizard that other people perceive in their unconscious. So the thing you see in your dream is a symbol. Or are you dreaming about the thing yourself? Without figuring out the difference, you'll have a hard time figuring out what your dreams are trying to say. Let us say your unconscious is calling out to you. So I was yawning. But you either aren't hearing it or you are taking it the wrong way. Young proposed a method to solve this. The method is called association. In this method, you ask the individual to expand on the personal experiences that you have with the images and dreams. In regards to a lizard, what do you think of when you hear the word lizard? What did it look like? What do you remember about it? Basically, you talk with the person and expand on the meaning of the dream, leading to deeper interpretation. Young also proposed another method, noting that dreams are stories created by the unconscious. Just as dreams are stories created by the unconscious for the individual, he took notice that there were stories created by the unconscious for the collective. Those stories are ancient mythology. He advocated that the method of comparing dreams to myths is known as amplification. If a dream in question is hard to interpret by personal experience, looking at it similar to myths may lend a hint to its meaning. Not only myths, but like fairy tales and the like are also used. Using this past examples and archives, you could also supplement those dreams and interpret them. Accurate dream interpretation is using both association and amplification methods. It is pretty difficult. Long conversation with personal counseling are necessary, and an analyst must be proficient. I say that dream interpretation is not an easy task. Quick interpretation may be fun, but they lack credibility. While it's important to lend your ear to the unconscious, being tied down by an inexperienced interpretation would actually make the dream harmful. And now, looks like time is at it for today. Yeah, one more, and then there's just the, I think this is like a big all parts as one thing to it. Probably. Either way, I'll see you guys with whatever episode this happens to be. Any episode that, is under, 10 minutes, I'll probably just... The first one that's under 10 minutes, I'll just stick onto. So, you know how it is. And we should actually expect something under the cushion that we'd normally see Nanako on. There it is. It's the cushion Nanako frequently sits on. Notice the paper under the cushion. It's written in her handwriting. My big bro is the best in his class. He's a genius. Congratulations, I want to honor you for what you've done. It's a handmade certificate of accomplishment made by Nanako. Would you think of giving it to you if you got the top score? Partial reward has been obtained. Equip. Partial reward. It's a one-time use to not die. Okay, that's pretty interesting. I'm probably not going to use it because this was useful up until I maxed out one of my stats. What would I even equip instead? I think maybe, yeah, so I was looking at the partial ring a little bit, and, ooh, Discord changed their little, thing for Christmas. Sorry, I kind of got distracted. The partial reward award is kind of neat. It's basically just the patient collar, but it's less likely to be used, strictly because why would you ever get rid of something that she made you? So I probably would just keep the either moon potpourri or the bead ring on, because those are the only things that are like actually useful for me right now at max level. I guess the last thing for us to do is just to read a book. We still got a few books left. Let me just go upstairs and check this. We still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9 solid days of reading books at the end of the day until we're actually done with all the books we currently have. So I'm going to just read the rest of this book and I'll see you guys later. I think I do not... Yeah, I forgot to... Why are my notes so big right now? Either way, Whoops. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Check out my live streams. There's a link down below. I do them very occasionally, but I'm going to try to start doing them more on probably either Saturday or Sunday. I wasn't able to do it this week because last week actually. I wasn't able to do it last week because I was effectively dragged off to a to something for my birthday, which happened weeks ago, but they were trying to make it up to me, which is fine, but like either way. It wasn't just me, it was CB's birthday was coming up, so, and another one of her friends was like really close to it too, so you know, it all kind of worked out. We all did fun stuff. So either way, yeah, leave a like and comment down below, let me know how you feel about everything so far. I always like hearing other people's opinions on stuff. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.